How does a small, local, Taylor Smith-themed yoga class for children turn into a bloodbath? Welcome to Aldon's Reviews and True Crime. So we presume a minor, a 17-year-old, has mental health issues and turns up in a taxi, then goes wild. We have, at the moment, 2 children that are unliving, dead, passed away. We have 6 injured, including 2 adults that tried to tackle him. We have to put our heads together. Let's find out a name. Now, this person was caught in a little village called Banks, and it's in Cumbria. This creature was born in Cardiff, and he has Rwandan parents. It is said they came over 17 years ago, and they produced this little monster. It's hard to understand, but we need to find out what's going on in his mind. And that we can profile this person if we can find out a name. Now, the police aren't going to name him because he is a minor, but it will get out. We need to really work on this case. We need to find out who it is, and then we can find out what we need to do in the future to prepare ourselves that this doesn't happen again. It's not going to happen overnight. Now, it's a mindset. Now, people seem to think it's a problem in the weapon, and they seem to think that having guns licensed in a particular country, a state, is the problem. It's not. If you've got someone and their mindset is to believe that they're cleansing somebody by killing them, destroying them, they have mental health issues, but it's not the weapon. They will use all at their disposal. They will use knives, swords, bombs, anything that they can make up, hammers. All these nasty implements can cause a lot more damage sometimes than bullets, although bullets are quick and easy and they will destroy a target very quickly. Now, this is a bit of a slow death sometimes, and it's awful. So please put down in the comments if you know anybody from that area. We are a small nation, a small country. We can find out these things, and we will find out, probably more so on social media than the news will pick up on this. Another solution, because I'm full of solutions on these sort of cases, what we need to do is put more bobbies, more police out on the street. Perhaps like we used to in the old days, although there was still crime out there. The schools, we need to educate right from the bottom. The parents need to do their education bit. Also the schools, they need to educate this sort of mind. We need the hospitals, the treatment centres, etc., all the mental health help that people can get out there, because there's something going on. It's not right, and we need to try and stop these things happening again. So, as I gather at the moment, the news can be hazy, the news can be incorrect, but I gather this creature was arrested in Banks by firearm police. We have another nasty individual to look for in one of these institutions, perhaps a young offenders institution or a mental hospital for the criminally insane. We still need to pay to look after these people. Do we need to bring back the death sentence? Put in the comments what you think the solution or answer or education should be from now on. This happens all over the world. It's not only a problem here, it's a problem everywhere. Also, in hindsight, it's very difficult. I gather 2 adults tried to tackle this nasty knife-wielding 17-year-old. Do we know the size of him, the power of him? It's very difficult. When they're big and powerful, you need to concentrate on the hands and the wrist. Now, I'm no expert. I'm far too old and far too slow now. But what you need to do, you need to concentrate on the wrist and the hands. That's where the knife is. They're not going to stab you with their feet. They're not going to be able to hold the knife in their feet. So that's the problem. So you need to gather, rush, have as many people as possible on each arm. We don't know how powerful the wrists are. We don't know how powerful this individual is. It can be very difficult. You've got to isolate these. That's where the knife is. Once you do that, because this individual killed, you need to eliminate the target. You need to use perhaps your teeth, a chop to the throat, a kick to the throat, using the teeth to bite the nose, the wrist. Now, I'm not saying that that's the case for everybody with a knife, because it can be some sort of cry for help. Somebody's got a knife. It doesn't mean necessarily that they are going to use it, so you may not need to use those kill shots. But in this instance, yes, eliminate the target. That's what you need to do. It's no good just holding them there, because they're going to recover. You're going to get tired, and they're going to try and stab again. You need to get that knife off them and then eliminate that target. Now, I might be deviating again, but the son of Rwandan parents, now this could be incorrect, but 17 years ago they were refugees. Have we a refugee problem? We can't vet all these people coming in on dinghies. It's impossible. They have a different criminal record system. They're not on the record, our records, so we can't vet them. We don't know who's in and who's not in, and who's nice and who's friendly. We need to do this by stopping at source. So we need to stop supplying these individuals with free hotels, free board. When you're involved in the rat race, if you are, fortunately or unfortunately, it's a luxury to have a roof over your head and food in your mouth. That's what it pays for. Then you may be able to have some leftovers for things that you enjoy. It might sound depressing, but that's the way it is. If you are fortunate to get better than that, then good luck. That's what we also need to look at, don't we? The whole ball game of what's going on in the UK. I won't deviate. I will be keeping an eye on the chat. See if we can find out. Let's find out who this person is. Somebody must know. Somebody must be a neighbour. Somebody went to the same school as this individual. Somebody knows the mindset. We can profile this individual. Come on. Let's find out. Put our noses to the ground and let's find out who it actually is. And they do really need to be named. On a less depressing note, I wish you farewell, and let's be more upbeat, and we don't need to dwell on this. Please have a good day. And Rosie, she's a bit of a detective dog, isn't she? She'll be having a look for different things that are going on. So please, please, do take care out there. Be aware of your surroundings and try the best you can to be happy in life. Thank you for watching.